What's up, Doinks? It's Sudoku with Joy. My name is Sudoku. Today we have Allegiant by James Sinclair from volume 188 of his Artisanal Sudoku series. We have our normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits cannot repeat on the indicated diagonals. We have arrows, region sums, and black crop key. Okay, normal Sudoku rules. 1 to 9. 1 to 9 in every row, every column, every 3 by 3 box. We have digits cannot repeat. So this diagonal has to have 1 to 9, and so does this diagonal. Did a bad job of drawing that line, but you get it. So there's a light blue line. Then these arrows. So these two digits have to add up to that. These two digits have to add up to this, etc., etc. Digits can repeat in diagonals, so be careful about that. Not diagonals, arrows. Then we have black crop key. Or is the region sum? All right, I'm going to do region sum. So this blue line, so this digit has to equal these three, and then this digit has to add up to these three. So the thick black line separates the region, but they all have to have the same sum. Then black crop key, these digits have to have a 2-to-1 ratio. So this could be 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, 3, 6, etc., etc. Before we get going, please hit subscribe. It is free for you, but it does me a lot of good. I'm reaching to get 5 million subscribers, and I'm about 4,999,000 away. So every little bit helps. Cheers. Okay, so immediately I'm going to check with this one. So this has to be, only option is a 1, 2, 4, 8. But we know this one right in the middle cannot be a 1, 8. So this has to be a 2, 4. So this has to be a 6. And then this cannot be a 2, 4. That's a 1. So then here has to be 1, 2, 4, 8. And then, yeah, this is 1, 2, 4, 8 as well. Because if this is 1, 2, 4, 8, this is a 4, this could be a 2. Interesting. This is a 4, this could be a 2, and then this could be an 8. Yeah, it's going to be something like that. Now, these two digits are the same because these three have to add up to it. And with this, with 3, minimum it is 6, right? So 1, 2, 3 would be 6. 1, 2, 3 would be 6. So these are 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right. So then we know that the green is going to be either here or here, but they both have to be on a black crop key. So that means it cannot be 7 or 9, because 7 and 9 can never be on a black crop key. That is impossible. So these have to be 8. Because the 6 could not be on, wait, actually no, hang on. Because it could still be here. 8, 6, 8. So if it's an 8, it would be here, but if it's a 6, it would be here. All right, I'll leave that be for now. 2, 4, 1, 8. Okay, so if this is a 6, 7, 8, 9, okay. This is as low as, so we know that 1, 2, and 4 are not here. So the minimum this could be is 3 and a 5, which is 8. So this has to be an 8 or a 9. Because if this is 3, 5, so this is either 3, 5 or a 3, 6. Now this cannot be a 5, but this could be a 5. 5, 7, and 9 can never be on a black crop key. 0 times can it be on a black crop key, because if this is a 5, this would have to be 10, which is impossible, or 2.5, which is also impossible. Now here, so we know that this is going to be 1, 2, 4, 8, and then this can't be a 1, 8 in the middle. So this is 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. So this means this has to be a 3, 6, because at minimum, if this is 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8, the other two digits available would not work on this. Yeah, okay. And then this So this is either a 6 or an 8. The green is either 6 or an 8, which limits that. Okay. So 6 is either here or here. 1, 8, 2, 4, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 8. So then again, this is going to be a 3, 6. So that's now a 3, 6 pair. Love that. So then this is 3, 6. Okay. If this potentially could be a 1. So that could be a 4. But then we have a 3, 6 in the box and on the diagonal. That's good. Could this ever be a 4? 1, 2, 4. Yes, it could. Okay. Okay, so then we know that this, let's see if coloring works. So those, so then we know it's here. Now this and this are going to be the same, but it could still be green. So I'm hesitant to pencil mark it. Because also, or color it, because if it's 6, it could also be this one, right? But 6 could also be here. So what do I know? And now here, this one. Okay, this can never be, this can't be a 3, 6 because of this one. So this is now, this is 1, 2, 4, 8. All right, I'm okay with that. Because, and it depends on what this becomes. If this is a 1, 2, 4, this is a 2, then this would be a 4, 8. But this is a 2, 4, 8. We know that this would be a 1, 2. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So then I can pencil mark the 6s here, actually. Can I? Wait, no. That's not guaranteed to be a 6. That could be an 8, and then the 6 over here, so then the 6 would be here. Yeah, that's not good enough. Wait a minute, but this is a 3, 6. So then we know that 6 cannot be here, here. So 6s are in one of these 3. And so is the 3, 6. Okay, that's good. So 6s are here and here. Okay. I'm gonna never mind. I was gonna open up. So if it's an 8, if this is an 8, all right, so we know that 1, 2, 3, if it was a 6, but an 8 could be 1, 2, 5, or 1, 3, 4, right? Could it ever be a 6? 1 and 6 would be 7, plus another 1 would be 7, so that doesn't work. So 1, 2, 4, and 5. Okay, so, but a 1 has to be on there. So this can no longer be a 1. That cannot. This can't be a 1. That cannot be a 1. Okay, so 1, so 2, 4, 8, 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. Okay. And one of these is going to be here, and then, right? I think so. I think that makes sense. I am going to chance the putting this, oh, didn't want to do that. I'm going to chance putting that as orange. So then I know that the orange is up here, but only if it's a 3. Okay. Yeah, actually, okay. And then I'm going to do green, green and white, green. Okay, so that's either orange or green. But if that's the case, then orange would have to be 3. No, orange could still be 6. And then green could be 8. But 1, 2, so this is actually a 7, 8, 9 pair now. Or I'm sorry, just the 7, 9 pair. Oh, actually 3s cannot be on there. So this, okay, so green is now an 8. So then 8 would have to be here. This can no longer be green. So that's going to be, yeah, okay. Okay. 8. So then this becomes a 4. That's a 2. That's going to be a 1. That's an 8. And then this becomes a 2. Then I can do 2 4s gone. I think, I mean, that makes sense to me. I don't know if I'm correct, but it makes sense at the moment. And then this becomes, this is now a 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, which forces the 4 here. So that's going to be a 2, 1. Then it places the 8 there, which puts this as a 5. That's going to be a 1. That's a 2. And then this is now a 7, 9 pair. All right. Okay. And then this is now 1 or a 3, 6. So this is a 1, 3, 6 pair. So this is actually, wait a minute. No, 1, 3, 5. Oh, that's what I was missing. I was missing a 5. So 5 can be in here as well. And that's a 3, 6 pair. Okay. Okay, so the 8 is already on this diagonal. So those, and then these. So 1, 2, 3, and oh, actually, so these 3 are the only options for 8s. Okay. We still need an 8 on this diagonal. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. These cannot be 8. So whoops. So these cannot be. That's now a 4, 8 pair. So the 8 has to be in this. If that's a 3, 6, this cannot be an 8. So 8 has to be in one of those two. This is a 3, 5, 6. Okay, if this is a 6, if pink is a 6, this cannot be a 2, so that cannot be an 8. This would have to be a 9 with an 8 there. Oh, hang on a minute. That's a 7, 9 pair as well. This becomes a 3, 4, 6, 8. No, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that cannot be a 4. Which puts a, yeah, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. I'm going to delete that. I don't like the way it looks. Completely aesthetic based. Oh, 3, 6, and 7, 9. This places a 5 here. Dope. Okay, then we have, so this is a 1, 3, 6 triple. Yeah. And then 4, 5, 6. That's a 5, 6. Okay. I think I'm all right with that for now. 1's in the corners. Okay, so if this is, so we know that the 8 would actually be here or here, based off of this. And then the 8, 8, 8. Oh, this is actually an 8, because it can't be here, can't be here, and it can't be there because of the 8, and then it can't be here because of those two. So that's an 8. So this has to be an 8. Delete that. So this, if this is a 6, it would have to be a 2. So this is going to be, pinks are 3s, So that's going to be a 6, and then this becomes a 5. Oh, and then I can place that as a 6. Okay, I'm going to delete those two. Which puts a 1 here. Didn't want to do that. Wanted to do that. All right, now. One, two, this becomes a 3. 3, 4, 5, that's not a 4. The 7, 9 there. Okay. 8s. Okay, this becomes. Do we have an answer for that? Not yet. All right, then we have 6, 6, 6. Okay, the 6s are in those 3. 6, 6, 6. 6s are in these 3. Is it worth it? Let's give it a shot. 6, 6, 6, 6. 6 is there. Okay, can we... So these are 6s here. Which puts 6s down there. And 6s here. I don't love that. Two, 3, 4, 5. So I know, wait, okay, so 6s are definitely there. This becomes a 6, 7, 9 triple. This is now, I can pencil mark the 5s there. 2s are here. Can I do anything with 3s? 3s are there. Because 3 is already on that diagonal. Okay, so we need a... So 5 on this diagonal is going to be here in this box. Does that help? It doesn't hurt, but does it help is what the question was. The answer is no, it does not help. So we know that, okay, so 1s are now there because we need a 1 on the diagonal. And then, okay, in row 7, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Fives. Okay, this is going better than latte, which is supposed to be the easier one of the week. But better up to this point, I should say. It took me 12 minutes to find my first digit in latte, but this one I'm doing better at this point in time, but I still have a ways to go. All right, so then we can do, so 6s. I know that I just deleted all the 6s. I'm going to do 6s there just in case. So 6s are there. No, not there. Not there. Okay. 6s there. And then that's a lot of 6s to put in. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, and 2 have to be the options for 2s. Wait a minute. Okay. Hang on. 2s. Oh, didn't want to do that. So that would be 1, 2, and 2. This cannot be a 2. Okay, so hang on. That can't be a 2. This can't be 2. That can't be a 2. So then these are 2s. Is that right? Yeah, because this can't be 2 because there's already a 6 there. So this has to be 1, 2, or 3. So this has to be 7, 8, 9. And it can't be an 8 because of this and that. So this is either a 1 or a 3. This is now a 7-9 pair. Okay, that's interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. No, wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, this could be a 3, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Can't be a 2. Could be a 3. Cannot be a 4. If it was a 5, this would have to be a 3. That's possible. If it was a 6, this would have to be a 4, but we can't because that's... So this is now a 3, 5. All right, I'm okay with this. So this is either a 1 or a 3. Am I confusing myself? 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think I might be confusing myself. Yeah. 100%. Okay, so then this cannot be a 5. So then these two 5s have to be in one of those two. That cannot be a 5. So this places the 5. Okay, good. Look at that. Okay, that's now a 3, 4. So I got that because this cannot be a 5. So the 5 has to be in this diagonal. But this could not be if this was a 5, this would be a 7, which we already figured that's a 7-9 pair. Okay, so that's now 1, 3. We need a 2 on this diagonal, which is here or here. Hold your horses. I will get there. 7, 9, that's a 7, 9. 1s, 1s, so 1s are in the corners. 1s are in the top. Sixes are there, so 6s are here, okay. That's a 3, 4. I think I just have to start pencil marking everything before I get confused. Okay. So 2s can go here. 3 is there, but also everywhere else. What about 4? 4 cannot go there. Cannot go here or here. So 4s are down here. 5s are done. Wait, could this be a 5? No, because it has to be on the diagonal in this box. 6s are done. 7s are done in this row, but not up here. 8 is done. Then I can do 9s. Not here, but I can do here. That does not look great. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So this is 3, 7, 9. All right. It's a 7, 9 pair. Let's just finish up these bottom 3 rows to see what we can figure out. So we know that this could be 1, 1's there. 2's already pencil marked. 3 cannot go there, so 3's would be there. 4's are done. So 5s are here. 6s are done. 7 is not done. That cannot be it. This could be it. 7s. 8s are done. Hang on. I have to finish it up. So if this is correct, this has to be a 1, which puts that as 3. That's a 5. Delete those 3's. Okay. 7, 9 pair. That's 4, 8. Okay. Then I can delete that 5, this 5, and that 1, that 1 as well. So 5 has to go down here. Oh, that's a 7, 9 pair. So that forces a 2 here, which puts a 4 there. So then 4s are here. That is now a 4-5 pair, so that cannot be an 8, which places the 8 here. That's now a 4. That's an 8. Okay, then this is a 7-9 pair in the diagonal. And then we have a 1-7-9, so this has to be the 1. And then this is a 7-9 as well. Oh wait, hang on. Let's delete that 7-9. So that's a 2-4-6 triple. That's a 7-9 pair. So I can delete the 7-9 from those two. 2, 3, 4, 6. Yep. All right. Then I can pencil mark the 1s up there. That's now a 1-2 pair. Good. So I can place the 3 there. Pencil mark 3s there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6s are still there. 7s can be everywhere. Okay, I'm going to do 7-9s there. So that's a 7-9 pair. And then that's a 7-9 as well. Okay, hang on. 7-9, 7-9, which puts this as a 3. Okay, so then we have that as a 6. That's not a 6, nor is that. Neither is that, so 6s are in this column. All right. Good? I think, honestly, I don't know. 6s are gone. 3 is gone. So then I can pencil mark the 1s here. 7-9 pair, 7-9 pair. Okay. So then can I pencil mark? Can I color them? Let's try to color it. That is pink, and then that. Oh no, this is not pink. That's gonna be blue. That's gonna be aye. That's pink. So then this is green. So then this is also going to be green. So that becomes pink, which puts that as pink. That's going to be green. That's pink. So that's going to be pink, and then that's green. And I don't have those solved yet. So that means green is definitely here. But that's not solved yet. Okay. Thought I might have been able to do. Oh, that's 7-9. So this right here is now a 1-2 pair. Don't know what color those are yet. And then we know that the pink is going to be down at the bottom. And so obviously the pink is up here because pink is there. Okay, not helpful. Hang on. So green has to be here, actually. So that's going to be green. I can delete that. And I can, is that accurate? I think it is. I think so. Okay, so then we have 1s. That's a 4-5 pair. 2s, so I can pencil mark some 2s there. 3s are in multiple spots. Do I know 5s? Somewhat. Seven, 9, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 2, 4, 2, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, that's not a 2. Those aren't 2s. This is a 2. That's helpful. Oh my word. Pay attention. 4, 6. That's not a 3. This is a 5, 7, 9 pair. So pink's definitely down here. But that's not helpful. 4, 5, 7, and 9. This is now a 3, 4 pair. That's not a 6, that's a 3, 4. So this should be a 6, that's a 4, which deletes that 6. 3, 4, that's not a 6 either. So this should be a 1, 2 pair. That's now 7, 9, which puts the 6 there. That's deletes that 6, places the 6 here. So that's going to be a 6. Finishes off the 6s. Okay, 6s and 8s are done. Then this should be a 1, 4, 5 triple with the 7, 9 pair. Okay, so 1's there, 2's, so 3's are up here, paired with those, X-wing there. So then 4's are here, so that's not a 4, that's going to be a 3, 4, that's not a 3, this is a 3, 2, which places the 2 there. This is now a 7, 9, which we already knew. Okay. 5, 7, 9 triple. 7, this is a 1. Hang on, that's a 1, that's a 2. 7, 9, which places a 1 there. So 1 there, 4 there, 5, 4. That's not a 1. This becomes a 5. So does, oh, didn't want that. That's a 5. Okay. Then this is a 7, 9, which puts this as pink, which puts that as green, pink. That is going to be pink as well. So that's going to be pink, which places this as a 5. Deletes that 5. Okay. Now can I solve that? So that's going to be green. What am I missing? Did I mess up, or am I not seeing where I already solved it? I'm going to put the check mark. Okay, it's looking good. So I'm doing the right thing. But I just don't know where. 1, 3, 6, 9, 3. Okay, so if these are all, so if those are all 7s, these are all 9s. What? What if I do all 9s there and all 7s there? So it doesn't seem wrong, but it's just not correct. 9's there. Seven's there. And 9's there. Yeah, 33. What? I don't understand. I just do not, I don't get it. I mean, what?